What's going on, you guys? It's your Huggable Hipster here, and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be discussing with you guys the concept behind Git-Gud. It's going to be some interesting comments in the video. I can already sense you guys coming in and just absorbing what I have to say, not even watching the entire video, some of you. By the way, sorry the video was late today. We had a little bit of a power outage. I was actually out grocery shopping while we had the power outage, came back, and I was like, what happened? Why is the oven light blinking? What's going on here? Oh, the concept behind Git-Gud. I feel like there's two sides to this delicate coin of the Soulsborne community. With any community, I would actually think, is that on one hand, you have this toxic side of where people are like, get good, bro, get good. Oh, you terrible at a game, well, get good. It's just annoying. That part of the community is absolutely incredibly annoying and toxic. Do not listen to that part of the community ever. That's just like, oh, you gotta get good or you're not like a true, like a gamer, man. It's just, oh my God, it's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so bad. And there's the actual part of what Git-Gud actually represents and what it is. But it's like, get good, practice a little bit, hone your craft, understand your material before you do drastic things kind of thing. It's supposed to be a very endearing phraseology. It's not supposed to be something of where it's like, yeah, you're nothing, bro. I feel like Git-Gud has transformed from something that only Soulsborne people know to now everyone knows. And it's so cool, but it's also like, oh no. Because so many people play Dark Souls, so many people play Bloodborne, Sekiro, Demon Souls, all these really incredible games. And it kind of sucks whenever, the community kind of gets narrowed down to this finite point of the Git-Gud community, which I've heard used before, and I'm like there were even walkthroughs that Fighting Cowboy has done for Sekiro Shadows Die Twice, where it's the Git-Gud guide. So Git-Gud is not used as a manipulation tactic or something to bully people for what its intent is supposed to be. It's something of where you genuinely want to see the person do good in these Soulsborne games. You genuinely want them to get good. You genuinely want them to succeed. Again, what it's been turned into is nonsensical, and I don't support it. So if it's your first time in the Soulsborne community, there's so much that you have to go through mentally, because depending on what game you start with, there's going to be a certain amount of hazing that every community member will endure. I'm sorry, but it's true. But if you're new in the community and you are being told, oh, get good, bruh, and you're already like dying so much, and you're just someone who like, it doesn't want to be told in that way, I can understand how it might come across, because a lot of people do not find the saying get good very endearing. And that's okay. You don't have to find the phrase get good endearing, but what it's meant to do is just to provide this kind of, again, brotherly, sisterly love type of thing. The fact that it's been manipulated as much as it has, it's really sad. And it's something that I absolutely despise that a lot of the community has done, because it's like, you have to be so good at a game, right? You have to have so much kind of street cred in order to be, what's the right word to use, viable or of any worth. And that's just wrong. You're playing games for the fun of it. Most of you are. Most of you are not game reviewers who do this full time. So for most of you, it is mostly for just the fun of it. You are getting a game just because you want to enjoy it. And that should be the main priority, not to get good, not to, worry about what other people think of you, not to witness spoilers. Dear goodness. Your main priority, your main prerogative is to enjoy the game. So do that. And don't worry about what other people think, because when it comes down to it, getting good is a mentality that if you want to, yeah, sure, do it. But if you just want to do something in your own leisure and at your pace and not worry about getting good, also do that as well, please. I am here for whichever mentality people want to take. If they want to get good, that's great. Get good at what you want to do. But also, if you don't and you just want to chill and you don't want to grind, it's perfectly fine too. It's all subjective when it comes to the world of gaming. But for the sake of this conversation, for the sake of my argument for the, I would say the get good mantra, what's the reason behind it? Do you want to get good? Do you want to be able to improve your skill set as a gamer? Then yeah, there involves a lot of practice. There involves a lot of like, okay, let me grind on this and understand the boss before I just go in like a smart ass. Because there will be times that you will get cocky, and trust me, it will happen, Little Hollow. It will definitely happen, of where you are going to go into a boss battle and you think, I got this. The fact of the matter is that death is a part of the reality of these games. More so than other games, I would say. If you die in any other game, you'll be put back at the part of the boss battle in which it was probably like the half point, or where it was almost done, or the very beginning of the boss battle, most likely. With these games, you have to start all over. There's no point in which you can go into the boss battle and it saves the progress of where you were at a certain point in the boss battle. I'm so used to that way of gaming now, of like the Dark Souls style of boss battles, that when I don't see that in other games, I'm kind of shocked. Like, wait a second, it saved my progress and I'm almost done with the boss? No way. So there's another big thing though that I want to bring up, and it's very important because I don't think it's talked enough in the Soulsborne community. I want to phrase my words very carefully with this next one because I'm not sure. Recording this right now, I'm not sure how this video is going to do, so I have to I have to be very careful. Let people enjoy things the way that they're supposed to enjoy them. Spoilers are not okay in any regard. I was spoiled parts of the DLC and parts of the main game. I was backseat games and all that kind of stuff for Dark Souls 3. And it didn't ruin my experience, but it gave me expectations for the game that were false. People were telling me, I'm not going to like Dark Souls 3. People were telling me that, oh, when you get to this part, this happens. And I was like, there was so much that happened during that experience. And it's one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video as well. You know, it's like, let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. Letting people enjoy things for the first time is so incredibly crucial in this industry, and also in the movie industry as well. I had parts of what was it, Game of Thrones spoiled for me when I was watching it. It was absolutely ridiculous. So when it comes down to it, play what you want to play. Getting good is a state of mind. It's not supposed to be something that's toxic. It's not supposed to be something that is meant to discourage you or be mean or anything like that. Getting good is simply just practice and honing your skills and understanding that, hey, as a community, as a Dark Souls and Soulsborne community, we are there for you, Little Hollow. We are there. Okay? So don't worry. Everything will be good. And if you have any questions for me regarding any of the Souls games or any of From Software games, please leave your comments down below. I would love to answer them. Remember, don't spoil things for people, okay? It's not a good look. It's not cute. It's not you being badass and showing off and being like, yeah, I know so much about the game. Hoorah! That's not it. So with that being said, you guys, if you all like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell down below. Tomorrow, my review of Uncharted 3 comes out, and then next week, I'm hoping to have my review of Final Fantasy VII Remake. With that being said, stay casually nerdy, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye, you guys.